hello, hello. I'm Angus, Dr. Random Mole, and right over there.
I'm Aris Ymir Politopoulos, and we are about to play with the past like Michael Jordan played with the Utah Jazz defense in 1998. Bam!
Bam! Oh, that's specific. You have to tell me what how did he play with the defense then?
Played them hard.
Played them hard,
Yes.
played them high, played them hard. And
Yes.
of course we're not, but you're in basketball mood because you've just come from a game of hoops.
I did.
All right.
Yes.
So I wonder, how do you stay 1.5 meters away from each other?
Uh, well, you either don't or you just play or you're just shooting the ball and that's about it.
Okay. So you what is it? You don't, or you shoot the ball?
At this time, we were just shooting the ball.
Right. Yeah, I think that's a major question for all sports practitioners out there that are not professional players, right? Because the professional players
Yeah.
they just play the game as it's supposed to be played before this whole shenanigans started.
Yeah.
But yeah. Hey, Garrett's there right at the beginning. We have
Yeah.
all right. Let's and then right at the beginning he's getting the trumpet.
He's getting a trumpet. He got to see the intro.
And he got to see the intro. There you go. This time the intro actually went a bit smoother. It turns out that my internet from home doesn't really do 4K uploading.
Who would have thought, right?
Who would have thought? I was like, this thing doesn't look that complicated. We can just push it through the cable. But no, that's not how it worked. And it was just basically a couple of frames the first couple of times.
Yeah.
But now it seemed to work out. So anyway, let's maybe just get into it because there are still so many turns to play.
There are some turns to play indeed.
and still not that many more. So I think
we're approaching the end.
Yes, exactly.
The end game.
Exactly. I think you're. I'm gonna fiddle a little bit with your sound in Discord. I guess, or actually maybe just a desktop over here, because we're entering the red, my friend, without you even knowing it. And we don't want you to enter the red. All right. So start. There we are. Let us see. Let me briefly fiddle around with the. Because you're bigger. You're not supposed to be bigger.
I only get to be bigger in stream. In real life, I'm shorter. So there's that.
Actually, you're not that much shorter than I am.
No, but I'm definitely shorter.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, we always make fun of that, but I'm not particularly tall for a Dutch guy. And
I mean, by and large, every Dutch person makes fun of my height.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that's about correct.
That's about correct for sure, And that's also just for the Dutch nature, right? They like to make fun of other people. Right. So we had just
destroyed the French.
Yes, but they're still around somewhere, right?
Yeah, they're somewhere in some corner with a city, whatever.
Yes,
we have to find it. Just like
talking about cities and corners.
Yeah,
we have our very own Babylon enclave here.
Yeah, we're gonna keep them alive.
Yeah, I think that's a nice. Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard, right? That shouldn't be too hard. We just make the only thing that we need to do then is make sure that we don't get sneak attacked here. And let's keep them alive. And of course, they're not supposed to leave their little corner of the world because then it gets dangerous again.
Then it's not an enclave anymore. So
exactly. No leaving your corner of the world.
No, Babylonians just stay there.
But this has been interesting. But the most interesting thing is happening over here.
Yes,
because our intrepid sail. Right, I always like that. This unit is simply called the sail. You know what? Let's quickly look it up in the Civilopedia why it's called the sail.
Let me get the absolute beast of a guide that we have over here as well.
Yes, the both politically incorrect as well as interestingly detailed and having all sorts of hot takes from 1991 hot takes guide.
Yes.
So actually, let's see the sail right over here. So although the trireme and its descendants ruled the waves for many years, eventually it was superseded by the sailing ship.
What?
What? What?
What are you implying,
Ad-
game?
Advances in naval architecture permitted the construction of large, sturdy vessels that could carry people, cargo, and guns with a very small crew. Sailing ships could also travel much greater distances than triremes and over large expanses of water with much less fear of foundering. This made exploration and conquest of new lands far simpler. So,
Mm,
so this unit is not in any of the other games called the Sail.
no,
I think
no,
maybe
because it's just weird.
it is just weird to call it Sail.
Yeah.
I don't think. Well, I'm not a super nautical buff in any means, but I don't think the sail is I mean that's the thing that they sail with, right? So that's not really.
I mean, the sail is just the sail itself. Like
Mm.
triremes had sails.
Exactly, but at the same time, I mean, you never know with all these weird ships because there are a lot of weird ship names out there. So they could
Yeah,
have
but
been.
triremes
Yeah,
had sails.
yeah,
That is just a fact.
yeah. But
I mean, maybe it implies stuff like the caravel,
exactly. I think
right?
that this
I
actually
think that's the idea.
is mentioned. It also looks like a caravel, right? With the little deck
Yeah,
and
it
everything
kind of
like that.
looks like a caravel. Although, if it,
Actually, no, it doesn't look like a caravel. Well, I mean,
well, look, it looks like a caravel, as in the body of the boat looks like a caravel, but the sails have nothing to do with the caravel.
with a caravel, yes. And also, if you look at the back end of that, like at the rudder, that is just very
Yeah,
very weird.
that is also. So I think what they try to do is they try to do this flat bit in on the back that
Yes.
has like the wheel and yeah,
Mm.
didn't
The
work out.
rudder, the rudder, yes, exactly.
Yeah, didn't work out. But also you would expect like a big central sail and then like a
Yeah,
triangular
yeah, more or
triangular
less.
fuck. I said it. Yes.
You get it.
Anyway, bigger sails than that.
More or less as the unit itself looks. Anyway, that's that's that. Basically, what they mean to say in Civilization with the unit that comes after the trireme and can cross oceans.
Kate says there's a lot of weird ship out there. Yes.
Yes, there is a lot of weird shit. Hey, there's Dr. Pasco too.
Pasco can tell us all about planes. I'm not sure how your naval technology is,
Wow.
Pasco.
All right. Anyway, that said, it's not super important because it does its job basically. Because of course that's why
It
we could.
sails.
That's one of the things that I find very interesting about the the world map playing on Earth in this game.
Yeah.
Is because you truly have these super distinct landmasses with the trireme that is just it's impossible except if
Mhm.
you have the lighthouse and you go all the
Yeah.
way past Greenland, then I think you can actually make it. But otherwise, it's impossible to just cross from the old to the new world. So from Eurasia and Africa to what is the Americas. But this is the first time that we actually are able to do it.
Yeah. This
In
is the first
in
time.
I wanna mention this is 1720 AD.
Took us a while.
This is especially for the Chinese rather late. I mean, some people say that the Chinese actually had a big fleet in 1421, if I remember correctly,
Mm-hmm.
and actually already made it to the Americas. Some people say, but
I
anyway,
mean, there are other ways to go to the Americas. People have made it to the Americas much sooner. So
uh, via land ice and maybe via some
yeah,
intrepid Polynesian seafarers,
yeah.
but and maybe then also the Chinese. And regardless of that, of course, we know of Christopher Columbus, who did it again in 1492
Yeah.
after from the other side. So, all right. That said, whoops, I guess that we. All right, we're still at war with the Russians. So
Yeah, this is the most hilarious war among the wars that we had so far.
yes, it is. All right, let's try it. Yes, there we go. Try
Easy.
again. All right, we
Oh my God, we just destroyed the city. What have you
oh,
done?
or maybe actually it's not that very nice at all. Maybe sad trumpets.
Yeah,
Well, they're
sad
not even
trumpets.
very sad actually.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, we just destroyed the city, which
yeah.
you know.
Which
I
you
mean,
can't even remember its name.
Odessa wasn't it?
What?
Was it Odessa?
No, I don't think it was Odessa.
Well,
I can't remember the name. It was so unimportant. This is horrible.
and Leif Erikson, yes, for sure. Leif Erikson also
Also made it.
made it across across the pond. Yes, for sure. We talked about that in a couple of streams ago now. Seems
Yeah,
ages
in
ago
Minecraft.
in Minecraft when we were looking at
Yeah.
a Drakkar, a Viking ship made in Minecraft. Yeah, man. So the question is really, what are we doing with all these all these units?
With all these cities. No, with all these units, we sail them across the ocean and attack the Aztecs.
All right. So there's two things that we can do here. We can either sail them across the ocean, which will take a shit ton of work.
Yeah.
Or we use it to take over all the Russian cities in Africa, and we just expand in Africa, and we're gonna go for a science victory.
Yeah, I think we're going for a science victory anyway, right?
Right. In that case, let's just make more cities and forget about the Aztec. We can sort of visit them and maybe
Have some fun.
have some fun, but we don't need to. We don't need to destroy them if we manage to outproduce them.
Yeah.
And since we're not being, we don't have the pesky French anymore, I kind of feel okay about that opportunity, that possibility.
Yeah.
So at some point we do need to that would also mean that we're going to switch into democracy maybe after we've captured all the Russian cities.
Yeah, I think that's the smartest.
All right, let's do that. So then we're just gonna march.
Oh, we have a plan. For the first time in the entire game, we have a plan.
I think for the first time in one of our entire streams, we have a plan.
Oh no, we had a plan when we tried to colonize all the tiny little islands with the Maori.
That's true. That's true. That playthrough was so smooth that we actually had a plan. Sort of, we need to come up with a plan because we already knew we were gonna win.
Yeah, it was a nice plan though.
It was a very nice plan. I think talking about plan. Yes, I wanted to irrigate that one. That's what it was.
Yes.
All right, so we're just marching all these catapults. Let's see if we're not building additional catapult because I don't.
What is it of catapults? It's not a flock of catapults. What is it?
Oh, okay. Go for
What is it, chat? What of catapults?
I mean, a crowd of catapults who could work.
Maybe.
Or a pile of catapults.
A pile of catapults. That could work because of the stones, I guess.
Yeah, I think so, right? All right. I'm not entirely. Yeah, I think. Okay, so what I'm gonna do actually, I'm gonna build a diplomat, and then get in touch with the Aztec from over here. So that's
from afar.
Oh wait, so first a sail over here, an extra sail can't hurt, or actually, not really necessary. Let's just get a diplomat in. All right, and then we're gonna. So let's make sure there's a university being built.
Maybe
here.
A bucket of catapults.
A bucket. That's actually good because I was like, what? Yeah, but yeah, for sure, a bucket of catapults would definitely work. All right, I don't think we're building any more. Oh yes, another catapult here. We don't need you anymore, friend. I think for now.
No, we don't need any more. I mean,
that's you get.
We don't even we don't even need the ones that we already have.
Well, you don't know, man. With these
Russians.
with these Russians. Yeah. All right. Okay, that seems all right then. All right. So shall we keep on hunting for French cities, or what shall we do?
Yeah, let's hunt for French cities for a bit.
Maybe okay. I think we don't need to hunt any further because actually I think we over there have already found one.
You did?
Yeah. Look at that. Look at this thing over here.
Where?
No. I don't get to show you anything because we're building a temple in Akkad. So
Akkad
maybe
is trying.
Akkad is like, yay, we're happy again. All right.
Yeah.
So in that case, a bank to and then also, I guess. So look over here. Look. There's definitely something being built over here. Oh, there's
and it's a big one.
All right.
We found something for our catapults.
to smash our buckets of catapults again.
Yes.
All right.
Excellent.
And I'm gonna do some. It's a veteran night. Shall we go for it? Yeah.
I was like, no, don't. But okay, our veteran made it.
Oh, yeah,
Our veteran got there.
He got there. Veteran units in Civilization are very, very overpowered.
Yeah, I am pretty much in Civilization.
In
Not
pretty
very
much
overpowered.
yeah. In pretty much any civilization, there's a steep power increase when you have more elite units. So we should be able to do this with. Yeah, you can go. You can go.
Yeah, 3 catapults and.
All right. Okay. Oh, that's that's a catapult lost right over there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a pity. Yeah, that's what it is. All right.
Okay,
Shall we?
The sail got there.
Yes. So this is California. Oh, there they are, our Aztec friends.
California, Uber
So, let's get you over here for now.
Get in a sail.
Get in a sail. We have to recall our sail, but or we just build
a new one.
Yeah,
let's
build a new one. There we go.
It's like 4 turns.
Yeah.
Besides transportation, nothing else. These sails don't do anything else, right?
Fight other ships.
Yeah. Okay.
Exploring. So let's see. What are we gonna do with you, my friend? You kind of clearly there's still something for you to do, but not that much.
No.
All right. Let's just finish Canton first. Boom. Yes, that was to be expected.
Boom.
Boom. All right. Let's go. Yes. All right. Rouen is ours.
Oh, I didn't see the name because the R was covered by the night. But that's a pretty well-positioned city, right? This is Normandy. Rouen.
Well, Rouen is in Normandy for sure, but this is not Normandy where we are at.
No.
This is the what do you mean
it's
with
a little bit too north?
Yes, this is Baltic area.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, relatively.
Hey, man, still no. Wow, we still need to keep.
They still have a city.
They still have a city somewhere
On the left.
Probably somewhere on the left.
Scandinavia.
Maybe they've even already crossed the channel. I think we want to do here after we've built a temple. We wanna build oh, Chartres. You are such a
nothing.
Such a interesting little suburb of Paris. How could you? Yeah. How could you? Weird French.
Right. How could you do this?
All right, let's at least Chartres. Let's at least be a little bit sensible. You don't need a courthouse. What you need is a granary.
I need some juice for my chat moderating laptop.
All right, you go get yourself some juice, my friend.
I'm getting
All right.
Bam, bam,
bam, bam, bam, bam. All right.
Your replayable possess that's a large Harris matrix, if you ask me. Hello, Varaj 101.
Hey, Varaj. You're also gonna get. What is the large Harris matrix? I mean, I know what a Harris matrix is, but what here is the large Harris matrix? Anyway, let's actually see. We're gonna march these down south, and you're gonna revenge.
That's actually siege, you mean? Haha. How many? When you zoomed out.
When did I zoom out? I didn't zoom out. There's no zoom in this game, that's for sure. All right. Maybe within the city, you mean? I don't know. Interesting. What now? I want to know what in Civilization is a Harris matrix. Please let me let me replicate the Harris matrix, because I would definitely want to make a Harris matrix in Civilization.
In Civilization.
Yes.
There must be a way to make a Harris matrix in Civilization. How though?
But it's
in more recent civilizations probably.
But I mean, like as a mod, you mean?
No, yeah.
Because
I don't know.
it's geographic space.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that it sort of works with the 14 and 10 and whatever. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Interesting. Still want to know.
Oh, the red lines crossing. Yeah, in the city. Yeah. When you were checking Sartre.
Yeah. Sure. Chartres. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, tease.
There you go.
Yes.
There's your Harris matrix.
Fair point. Yeah.
It does look like a Harris matrix.
It does look like a Harris matrix, but basically this is a Chartres. You're denied anything good in life because you're too close to Paris.
Yes.
If you're wondering, we didn't do this. This was actually done by the French themselves.
Yes.
So
the French did it themselves.
This was not the reason why we're at war with them, but would be a good reason to be at war with them.
What have you done with your cities?
Yes, exactly.
We have to conquer you.
Yes, exactly. Let us show you some good city management.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my God, there's so many units going on. We need less units, Ares. So I think I'm just gonna. Shall I go? I'm gonna find the northern route here.
Yeah. Maybe you'll see the city as well. Oh, they're moving aggressively.
An emissary of the French. Where did you come from, emissary of the French?
Yeah, why don't you tell us where your city is?
Where are you?
Nice kind of information.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna talk to them.
Yeah, I mean, talk to them, but
most untrustworthy. Nah, I'm not. You were the one who's
calling us most untrustworthy. All right. No, go away.
Go away.
Go away there.
Oh, I love that.
What and what army?
Yes.
Literally, what army? There is no army anymore.
Paris builds the temple. That's nice. So
say your capital builds the temple for us.
So Paris is looking a little bit happier. Yes.
Yeah.
And then we're actually gonna go with at some point we need to pay for all the stuff. So let's actually go for a bank.
Yeah. I think it's good to build banks almost everywhere at this point.
Yeah, banks are just free money basically.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey, we got Isaac Newton's college.
We've got the King's College basically.
We've got the King's College. Yeah.
Yes. Look at it. Look at how like super ivy covered it is, and there's some sort of statue in the middle, which I'm sure is Isaac Newton. I just don't see any apple tree. That's a pity.
Trinity College of Cambridge.
Oh, sorry, that's it. Not King's College, but Trinity College. Yes,
yeah, Trinity College.
All right.
It says here, in game terms, Isaac Newton's college represents the ideal of academic freedom that Newton stood for when he was elected to Parliament, and the free exchange of ideas that can advance the cause of learning as a result of said freedom. As a result, this wonder really accelerates the expansion of knowledge by increasing light bulb production up to 166% in each city that has both a library and university.
I like
build libraries and universities everywhere.
Yes. Sir Isaac Newton, a whose was already like heavily featured in the invention of gravity, right?
Yeah.
But the adulation continues, the ululation almost. Sir Isaac Newton, a mathematician and physicist, is considered by many the greatest scientist of all time. He is credited for many important discoveries, including the laws of gravity, the color spectrum of light, calculus, fluid dynamics, and an understanding of ocean tides. Oh, there's last one I wasn't entirely aware of, but I guess maybe with fluid dynamics there's also an understanding of ocean tides then. He also built the first reflecting telescope. For 32 years, he held an important teaching post on the faculty of Cambridge University, continuing his own researches and instructing a generation of students. So here actually is a mention of Cambridge University. So that's interesting.
Yeah, they could have gone for Cambridge University, but as we said last time, the wonders are the people in this case. It's not about the built wonders. It's not about the built wonders. It's about the people that lived in it.
In this case,
Yes.
the greatest scientist of all time lived in Cambridge.
So
Who could have
Isaac
known? Who
Newton,
could have known?
yeah, Isaac Newton is a wonder of the world.
He is a wonder of the world for sure.
Yes.
All right. So, yes, many libraries and universities, because especially we're going
Yeah,
towards.
just build them everywhere.
Yes, everywhere. Everywhere.
Build
Because
them,
we are going for a
buy them.
research or
Yeah.
science victory, right?
Yeah, we're going for science victory.
Let's do that. That's going to be a lot easier than trying to
We've also
find.
never done a science victory, so
That's because they are the easiest in a way.
did he compete in the boat race? Apparently, he was long dead before the boat race started.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, really? Oh, that's a nice. That's
Ah,
even so. I don't think he was known as the world's greatest athlete. So,
probably not.
so
Probably.
probably he wasn't a good varsity rower. Let's see. So wait, where actually did we have a talk with the French then? Because they should. So if they,
No, it
because
doesn't matter. We don't have to see them to have a talk, right?
yeah, normally there's like
Oh,
a
yeah.
unit somewhere close, but apparently not this time.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so
Didn't we
one.
have? Oh, we've stationed the knight there, of course.
There's a knight definitely here still waiting,
Yeah.
and we are gonna make sure that we actually have a unit here, but we're not gonna buy it just now.
No.
So okay, catapults down south, please.
Catapults to the south.
All right, you go and fortify.
Yeah, chill.
Oh my god, we have so many units. Shall we? For now, let's just keep this dude here.
Yeah, just in case. Just
Fortified
keep him there.
as a
Yeah,
gentle reminder because it doesn't cost us any upkeep anyway.
yeah. Just fortify him there,
Right.
and
I
he
wanna
just
I wanna
stands
check
there
I
to
wanna
make
check
sure.
out if there's Smolensk is there for sure. All right. Oh wow, still no. All right. Whoa!
There we go.
There,
They they
they,
they
they they're quick.
they are quick. They constructed women's suffrage. They built it.
Whoa, that's we better out maybe we have to change our plans if they've already just built women's suffrage. Then
Yeah,
it's gonna become quite a race because that means they
it
already
is
have
a race.
democracy, and
Yeah, maybe we need to.
I think we need to intervene a little bit with their progress.
Yeah,
Wow, because it's not
that is
they didn't
intense.
only like get democracy already, but they actually were able to build
To
women's
advance
suffrage
in
already.
democracy. Yeah.
Oof. So after many years of struggle, women in the United States won the right to vote in 1920 with the passage of the 19th Amendment to the US Constitution. The achievement of women's suffrage was accelerated by the excellent record of women in traditional male jobs during World War I. Full voting rights were given to women in Great Britain in 1928. Oof. Since then, women have gained this right in most of the developed world. Still not
So
everywhere, right? I
still
think.
not everywhere. Let's check what Mr. Emrys has to say because he's
we
been
know
quite
we
vocal
we know what he has said in this
in
early
1918
1989
article.
article
1989. Yeah,
article. He called this inclusion of women's suffrage to be politically correct, and
too
it,
politically correct.
because the difference because actually before women's suffrage, we had a superhighway as a wonder.
Yeah,
In that,
which
and
which
he
was
played it in an earlier
removed.
build, and it was taken out,
Yeah,
and instead, women's suffrage was put in as a wonder.
yeah.
So
Which he thought was a little bit too political for his taste.
yes, it's this. So Viraj 101 is also agreeing with us that we probably need to clip their spacefaring wings a little bit.
Yeah. So here it says the civil rights of women and racial minorities are intertwined. When women like Elizabeth Cady Stanton and Lucretia Mott attempted to participate in the World Anti-Slavery Convention in London 1840 and were thwarted from joining the abolitionist cause, they determined that women needed to be enfranchised in order to be able to fulfill their moral ambition. 8 years later, another convention was held in Seneca Falls, New York. That convention passed a declaration of sentiments heavily based on the Declaration of Independence and focused upon women's suffrage as a primary objective. By 1869, two organizations had been formed to carry the goal of women's suffrage further. The National Women's Suffrage Association, led by Stanton and Susan B. Anthony, and the American Women's Suffrage Association, led by Lucy Stone. Even with the vigorous efforts of these organizations, it still took until 1920 before the 19th Amendment, granting the right to vote to women, was passed. Sid Meier's civilization rightly requires your civilization to wait until after industrialization to allow this wonder to be enacted. The age of industrialization was an age of labor organization and a dawning awareness of the rights of individuals within society as a backlash against the mechanization of that society. What?
Aha. Okay.
Yeah.
So when it comes to
Wow, it says here, playing tip. Ironically, the function that women's suffrage serves in the game is either to allow women to keep the hearth fires burning while the men go off to war, or possibly to have them fight alongside the men. In either case, with this wonder, you won't have to worry about moving military units out of a city and making the populace too unhappy. Without the wonder, you will have trouble mobilizing your armies under the Republic or democracy. Because what it does is one less sad
yes,
face generated.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So there's not much talk in the Macmillan World History Fact Finder, which is served as the template for Sid Meier to develop his tech tree, right? There,
yeah,
except for the fact that it notes that in 1920 American women are given a vote. But as far as I see, there wasn't really any talk about it because it spends time talking about much more important things, according to this person at least, because he's not talking about women's suffrage,
yeah.
like Lenin and like the Treaty of Versailles and all that sort of stuff. You know,
A
not
very
much.
male view
Yes, for
of
sure,
history.
for sure. All right,
Uh,
all right. So that's what the Aztec have right now.
Yeah, so,
Oh, look at them, just flanking us. Oof.
yeah. Yeah, we have a marketplace in Babylon.
Yes.
So
So
we need a library, or do we already have a library and university there? We
we
already
already
have.
have a library and
Yeah,
university right here. We could go for a Michelangelo's chapel. That would work, I think.
yeah.
I think we don't really have that. Let me actually double.
Weren't we building this somewhere else?
Maybe actually, let me double check.
I think we do.
Hmm.
In the meantime, we get Steam Engine.
That is good because this allows us. You know what? Let's just actually spend some time with the Steam engine, which, by the way, has this exquisite little little icon,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
A
It is
little
great.
fire and then bubbling water, and this little lovely, lovely. Some of the properties of Steam have been known since, there we go, ancient times, but it took thousands of years of groundwork. Well, okay, okay, thousands of years of groundwork in physics and the practical skills of a few inventors to build a working steam engine. The beauty and value of this engine was that it could do the work of many men, not women, men.
Of course.
Okay, whatever. A steam engine operator could have his strength multiplied enormously by tapping the heat energy released by burning coal. I don't know what's up with my reading skills today; they're not very strong. The steam engine was the prerequisite for the Industrial Revolution, leading to the spread of factories and railroads around the world.
Actually,
Yeah,
Pascal has a good observation. Chinese scientists
yeah,
didn't that
for
used to
sure.
be the wise men? Yeah,
Yes, yes.
yeah,
That used to be the wise men. But yeah, you're right. Or horses or oxen. You know, there were plenty of other ways that things were powered earlier on. But
yeah.
the steam engine certainly helped with that. I know almost nothing about steam engines, so I'm just going to take this at face value.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that they sort of say that the Greek were very close to discovering the steam engine. That's always sort of the urban myth, right? Like, oh, they were nearly there. They had everything they needed, but then they just didn't put it together or something like that.
Oh,
That's
they put it together. They had made it. They just didn't make it into a into a train or something, right?
So what did
They
they do
had
with it? What did they do with the steam engine?
they were making either some kind of toys or like small machinations that were mostly used for fun or for ritual, but not for economic uses.
Nice. We're putting that into our paper as well.
Yeah, that would
Another
be
another little
and
toy. Another little toy that comes
yeah.
way before the other thing. All right. Okay. That actually means we have an ironclad now. That's nice. So, what shall we go for?
Yeah, that fits
Railroad
thing indeed.
is actually pretty good because railroad will increase our production.
Yes, and we want to increase our production
Yes. We also
because
want you
everything in
all
this game is economy, of
to
course.
we want you all to go away, you horrible riders on the storm.
Yeah.
All right. You just wait, please. Okay. There you go.
Inventing steam engines and then just fuffing about with them. Yeah, I mean, why not?
Yes. Why not?
Why not?
All right. Good.
There are plenty of things you can do with inventions.
All right. You get to fortify there. Have some fun. Ooh, that's a juicy big city.
Yeah.
Let's. Oh no, Ironclad can't carry. I think they cannot carry anything. Let's double check. Whoop. Military units. I don't think Ironclad can carry units.
So
Doesn't say.
Ironclad is made obsolete by cruisers?
Yeah. It's just basically the upgrade of it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Sailing ships can, but Ironclad cannot. So sailing ships actually are obsolete by frigates because because those are the rules, man. Are you
Because
now?
imagine having the Industrial Revolution then. Yeah, but that shows you that history is not like completely deterministic. It's not as if once you make an invention, there is no return. You can make something and then just not do something with it or do
Not do
something else.
something with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, very few people know of the Iraqi invention of the search engine. They just use it as a toy. That's actually that's not true at all. The search engine is definitely an invention of the 90s. But at some point maybe we'll lapse, and they're like, they had this friggin' technology, and the only thing that they did with this was
They were looking things up.
they were looking things up. The silly, like, what?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, yes, we're still hunting the French, right?
Yeah.
It sounds horrible, but I'm not actually hunting French people. I'm just,
Scandinavia probably, right?
yes.
Scandinavia or England. A lot of stuff gets invented, then there is no practical use for it for decades, even centuries. Yeah. I mean, there was this whole discussion about tablets, right? That we had tablets already from 2000, but then nobody really did anything with tablets, and then all of a
Yeah,
sudden
you're
they
not talking
became the cheapest thing.
clay tablets here. You talk
No, I'm
actual.
talking about like, well,
Yes.
clay tablets are also actual tablets, just from clay. Uh,
Sure. All right. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, I'm just gonna buy. I'm
and
gonna buy.
interestingly, almost
Buy.
nobody, well, tablets are definitely not the thing that they were like 5 years ago, or even like 7, 8 years ago, because mobile phones have surpassed tablets by so much.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody was like, "Oh, tablets, they're the thing,
Yeah, it's
right?"
like the new PC thing, and it's gonna replace your computer at home and whatever. And
Nope.
nope,
Nah, I
it
mean, for
did
some
not
people,
happen.
some people probably, right?
For some people, it did, but I like mobile phones actually got the right size, and tablets are just too big.
Oh, I shouldn't have dropped those luxuries.
No, man, what are you doing?
Shanghai is not happy. Well, at the same time, Shanghai can suffer some entertainment. All right.
But we have like, don't we just need to have more affluent citizens? Because we have two affluent citizens and one rebel.
What do you mean?
I thought in Shanghai to have a You need to have more affluent citizens than rebels to have.
Yeah. Sure. So we do have that now. So
Okay.
actually go for a temple. Boom.
Yeah.
What are you? Okay, you're never gonna get to a temple because you need more. So right over here, that's fine now. So now I just
Oh, no, it's fine.
yeah,
Civil
yeah,
unrest.
yeah. So actually, let's double check. Oh, so Michelangelo's chapel is being built right now, so that will ease things up for sure. All right, let's
Go to Smolensk.
So one of the things that is you can always really sort of see the nature of different cities. So the Russians almost never built any sort of improvements around their cities.
No.
They just plunk them down there. I'm not talking, of course, about Russians in real life. This is not some sort of social commentary here or cultural commentary. But in Civilization 1, the Russians never really built anything next to their cities. And there are a couple of other civs that don't do that really. They just grow really, really quickly. And then, of course, the Babylon was really sort of Babylonians. They really do sort of this whole irrigation network. So there's all sorts of little ways in that you can see the character of these different civilizations.
Yeah.
According to that, and that's not really in the game menu or anything like that. It's just that you have to learn about that through play.
It's interesting that they have Leningrad there because I guess it had not been
renamed yet. No,
renamed yet, right?
Well,
Because
you know what?
It,
Wiki crutch me that because I don't know when
no, I think it was renamed like shortly after, like.
But when was Leningrad renamed? Do you know?
I think it was 1991, 1992, something very close to the release of the game.
Yeah, very close. But was it before or after?
Check.
Now I want to know. All right. I just want to press the wiki crutch button.
Okay, do it. So it was called Petrograd from 1914 to 1924, then Leningrad 1924 to 1991. There. 1991 it was renamed to St. Petersburg. Which is interesting because it was the year that the game was released.
Yes.
So this is probably the last Leningrad you get in Civilization games, right?
I'm assuming so, yes.
Let's see. What? Sid Meier's Civilization. Let's see what we could find here.
Well, they're not in Scandinavia so far.
No.
Oof! Oh my God, we're so behind the Aztec. Oh, we are in trouble, my friend.
Are we?
Yeah, look at the ironclad just casually hanging out in front of our shore.
What the frick?
Oh, this is gonna be tight, my friend. This is gonna be tight. All right. Well, we did establish there were no French cities hanging out over there. So let's just start sweeping the continent. There's an emissary from the Russians. All right, let's first check our intelligence. They're still at war. I mean, they're just basically not doing anything. Will we receive him? Yes.
Yeah, let's.
Ruler and emperor of the Russians. such an image of this dude. Oh dear, we're not doing that. Are we gonna make peace?
Do we want to make peace?
No, we don't, because we need their cities for production.
Yeah, exactly. So we're not making peace.
All right. Hey, there's a settler passing by. That's unfortunate for that settler, because we are gonna take you down. All right. So yeah.
So it is interesting that in Civilization 6, right, where they generally prefer to have the actual names of the
Yeah.
cities. They
Oof.
still go with Saint Petersburg instead of calling it, I guess, Petrograd.
But no, but St.
I
Petersburg is
guess.
St. Petersburg.
Yeah, but the like they don't use the original name. Like
Oh, I don't think it's original name. I think it's the name of whatever the languages that these people are representing, basically.
yeah. So
So I don't think it is the original name necessarily. It's just a name that is somewhat suitable. All right, there you go, Mr. Diplomat.
maybe.
Make friends, or not.
It's the capital of the Russian civilization in CP6, of course.
What? The Aztecs just...
What is going on?
They just freaking attacked Paris.
Okay, it's on now.
Oh, what?
And they even have iron. What are we gonna do about this?
Well, oh my lord.
Maybe we actually need. Maybe we would never be able to overtake them in a military game.
Nah, I mean, yeah. They spent all their time just hanging out in the New World.
It's also the It's also the Hague instead of Den Haag. Yeah.
Oh, really? Is it naughty,
Yeah.
naughty, naughty, naughty?
It's also Moscow.
All right, just make some more. Wow, they just went for it. All right, Lyon.
Yeah.
There's probably some this. Okay, there we go. You go from over there, and you go from over there. Just do hopscotch. Right, you move over here. You move over there. We're just gonna comb the continent.
Yeah.
All right, you move over yonder. And you move over yonder. And then you destroy that warrior. All right, there we go. It helps when you talk to your units, they understand it a lot better. All right. All right. Your time of menacing us is over. Meet with the king.
Meet with the king. Why is Montezuma like this?
Yes, this is a really, really good question. He looks...
Poor Montezuma.
He's like the frigging little mustache is just like, what the hell did they do with him?
Yeah.
Also, Moctezuma has got frigging Christopher Columbus in the background.
Yeah.
So these are actually all portraits from famous Europeans. So you've got Shakespeare over there, and you've got Christopher Columbus. That's the one holding the sextant. And the other one is Sir Francis Drake, I think. Probably supposed to be.
Yeah, probably.
What a funky tune. I forgot the funky tune for the Aztecs. And Shakespeare, yes, for sure.
It is very funky, yeah.
I don't know if I would want to call this a unique musical score. Well, it's unique for sure.
Because whether it's a musical score, that's a different story.
So other civilizations have anthems, right? But then the civilizations that simply never had an anthem, like Babylon and the Babylonians, and then the Aztec, they have all sorts of funky tunes.
Yeah.
But this one is a bit too funky, I think. Although I liked it. All right.
Annoying us.
Whoa, wait, what? Okay.
You read the wall of your worthless civilization. Prepare for war. Dude, you just met us, and this is crazy.
This is...
So here's my number.
So call me maybe, and let's talk this over. Wow. Okay. Jeez, man.
We just sent you a diplomat. We just came there with our good friend.
Wow, that's painful. Moctezuma, some manners, please.
Yeah.
I'm now kind of scared to push the Mortal Kombat thing because I don't want to get a takedown. Did you see about all those freaking takedowns that they did on all these Twitch creators?
Yeah.
The DMCA
Damn.
takedowns for old clips. Yes, all crazy stuff. Well, all right, let's get you back then. And I think what we're gonna
just leaving the diplomat there. Just you stay there.
Where are you, French? If you keep on talking to us,
yeah.
We will receive you. You know what?
But better say something not.
Exactly. He said something. All right.
Okay.
So maybe we wanna accept the peace with them. We can sort of forget about the French for now.
Yeah. Let's do that. Okay.
All right. That's great.
All right. Welcome it. Yes.
Okay. We have a military proposal for you.
Yes.
Go F up some Aztecs. You don't have. No, none of them will have.
Fuck.
All right. So we need to do something about that ironclad in front of our coast.
Yeah. But what?
Build some other ironclads and take.
There, we got Michelangelo's chapel.
Yes, we've got Michelangelo's chapel.
That's great. Is it time then to? Oh, we still have the war against the Russians, right?
Yes.
And
there's some civil disorder in Lyon because, of course, this is. I just gave you Michelangelo's chapel.
Yeah.
Right. I guess.
So we're talking about the Sistine Chapel, of course, in case anybody's wondering.
We're gonna check it out in a little bit. And you are then gonna build yourself a cathedral then. All right, just to make you happy. All right. So, wait, I just built you the freaking. You're also building yourself. No aqueduct for you. Not happening. Oh my god. Naughty. What is all this stuff? All right. There you go. Isaac, yes, no Isaac Newton's college for you. You're gonna build yourself a cathedral in that case.
But aren't we? We still need to push the whole university library.
Yes, we do, but we also need to have, our city not.
Yeah, true.
So let's quickly. Crisis. Let's have a little look at Michelangelo's. Where are you? There, your chapel. The beauty of Rome's Sistine Chapel, whose ceiling was painted by Michelangelo, has long served as a testament to the mixture of strong religious beliefs and the love of art which pervaded Renaissance Europe. The artist devoted 4 years to the work, which depicts important scenes from Genesis and other books of the Bible. Few visitors to Michelangelo's chapel failed to be moved by the artist's dedication to this subject, or his feeling for the nature of human struggle, suffering, and spiritual triumph. You wanna wonder if by this time whoever wrote this text had actually seen this thing in the flesh, because they talk about it with a good bit of admiration.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the Sistine Chapel?
No, I have never.
Oh man,
I've never been to Italy.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You live practically next to Italy.
Yes, and never been to Italy. It's one of these things that you live so close by, so you are gonna visit at some point, right? And then
Garrett, fix this. Not right now, because we don't really want to do too much city hopping, I think, at this point in time. But soon, take Ares city hopping to
never been to Italy. What can I say?
All right, and then of course, if you do, you have to visit the Sistine Chapel, because
of course
it's something to see. To see once in your life. It's one for the bucket list, and the whole Vatican around it. Even if you're not a Catholic, it's a magnificent structure.
So apparently,
yes,
it says here that the wonder has the capacity of increasing the cathedral effect and becomes obsolete when the pure secularism of communism becomes active in the game.
Well, we haven't developed communism just yet, but
no.
it will soon, which is weird, right? So
we have communism, but we haven't developed it.
No, but that's because of the pyramids.
Yeah,
but it's very weird because basically this take, like, that cathedrals are supposedly not effective anymore, like, until the world develops communism.
Yeah, then
there's
nobody else believes anymore. Like what?
what? But I mean, I guess it's a good way to sort of, if you want to make things obsolete. I never
Yeah,
really understood why things have to be made obsolete. Why that sort of is a requirement in Civilization 1. I think there's nothing in Civilization 6 that is except for units, of course, that are made. But there's no buildings being made obsolete, right? When does
I
it?
guess no, I don't think so.
When does?
Some of them, I guess, stop having effects based on their eras because
Oh
some of them
yes,
have like effects on specific ancient era units or like classical era units and so on.
yeah. And this is, of course, I mean, not to put a finer point in it, but this is not a game that has eras yet, right? So this is something from later periods,
Yeah,
from later games in the series. So there's no eras yet. So I guess the only way that you could mark some sort of era is by having it. But I think it's still weird that if the Aztec are now going to develop communism, then this
yeah,
thing doesn't work for us anymore.
yeah.
Very.
That is the weird thing. That's like
It's a
also
yeah. It's weird.
in terms of a historical take. It's not like cathedrals became obsolete. Yeah, they globally.
Glow exactly.
Oh
Well,
yeah, I guess the Russians now have communism. Oh,
so
let's
okay.
not care about our
Let's
cathedrals.
yes exactly.
All
Let's
right.
just all right. So there's almost no point in just in putting my phalanx over there because we all right, Sumeria. Okay, you need yourself a Sumer needs yourself a cathedral. That's clear. All right, so what are we gonna do with you? I kind of want to plunk them down on a. We're gonna do it. We're just gonna invade. We're just gonna invade the Aztec. We're just gonna do it, man. This is gonna be a long.
It's gonna be a long invasion.
A very.
Catapults will be made obsolete by
All
the
right.
time we get there.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be us smashing catapults against their cities.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
this
mean,
would.
if we manage to get a couple of cities, that would be nice,
All right.
right?
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. You definitely don't need to be here then anymore. You get to, and you will make your way to the road. So we're still messing with the Russians, right? That's we would still be doing that. He said.
Yeah.
All right. You get to go there, and you get to go here. I don't want you in a stack. All right. Road over here already. No. Let's go for a road.
Go for a road.
Soon we will have railroads. That will be a lot of fun because then we can actually start pumping up some production numbers. Okay, let's put it in red. So right now, one thing that we can do to mess with them is to just build. Well, first of all, I want a bit of info on them. You are actually gonna establish an embassy. Boom. Whoa. They are loaded.
They are freaking loaded. So I have conscription, chivalry, explosives, theory of
Dude, they
gravity.
already have conscription.
Yeah, this is not a war we're winning, man.
No.
I don't think we should engage in war. I think what we need to do is we need to build ourselves ironclads to make sure we're not invaded and just push for science.
So get all these units in there in some cities and push for science.
Probably, right? I think
Yes.
that's probably the best
Yes. All right. Let's.
because we can't like take an army there while they have explosives and
I mean, we
and
can,
conscription.
but our army will go. Funds are running low.
Will go
Look at
boom.
this. We'll go boom.
Hey,
We do have the nicest palace though.
that so much is true. Yes.
All right.
Can we keep building in the middle? Like what else?
Yeah. Let's see what's gonna happen here.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh shoot, man.
Whoa. That is the that is advanced stuff.
That is advanced stuff. Yeah.
Come on then. The game needed to think a little bit about the enormous amount of graphic detail that was going to be pushed to its.
Yeah.
All right, nice. He hasn't been. You also haven't gone to visit Garrett.
No, I don't move out of the Netherlands all that much.
You should.
I
I
only
mean,
travel with you
the thing.
in conferences.
Okay, man, do this. Go to Ireland.
I know.
Take your lovely lady and have some fun at some point. I mean, I guess not just yet.
Not in times of Corona.
Not in times. Well, man, at some point in times of Corona, I feel we will have to do a bit of traveling because
Yeah,
this thing is not gonna go away anytime soon.
no. I mean, I'm likely going to Greece in the summer, hopefully.
Right, and you could as well go to Ireland. All right, so that ironclad has moved away. So actually, let's have a little look. So you get to hang back here. Yes. So what we definitely need to do in that case, as if this is the plan, we need to make sure that these cities over here are well defended, because I think what he's going to try and do is going to land over here first.
Yeah, likely.
Likely. So, whoa, like hello.
Let's take Smolensk.
All right.
All right. Getting
I
there.
don't know if there's much Smolensk left to be taking after this, but all right. So Shanghai, what are you actually building, Shanghai? Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, you're building Michelangelo's chapel. That's something we don't need.
Not good.
Cathedral or a bank. Let's go for a bank.
Banks, right? Banks, just
Yes. Money. And what is being built in Canton over there? A university. So that's good. How much to buy that?
Oh, we can buy that.
Yeah, let's. Well, our treasury is running low, but I will buy it. All right, then you actually get to do some work.
Yeah.
Right. And let's put tax rate a little bit higher. 50% again. So then Canton gets to build another diplomat, and we're just gonna frustrate him with diplomats. That's gonna not
At some
be...
point, he's gonna get convinced.
No. Literally just like steal technology and incite riot and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We're just gonna ferry over diplomats, and they're just gonna do horrible stuff to him. All right, that means that you all just get yourself into a city as quickly as possible. Boom. Into Sumer, not in the same cities, because that's not going to be much use. So, oh, you build another one. Well, I guess that's fair. Build yourself a temple for now. And then
Yeah.
All right, we're almost ready with this. Because this thing has been building its own city more or less.
Yeah.
So let's put in a road, and after that we're good to go. Let's see. Yeah, I guess you just get to hang around over here. Okay, funds
Yeah.
Whoa, dude!
The
They've
pain.
got a cruiser.
We don't even have ironclads yet.
Oh dear.
Oh, what?
No,
did it
it
say?
has been overthrown, but it simply means that they're gonna go for a new government.
Oh.
Oof.
And now they're I guess they already had democracy though, right? So why are they going for a new government?
No, they were a monarchy.
Oh, okay.
We've got the railroad though. We've got the railroad.
That is something.
We don't have the high road, but we got the railroad. So I mean, this must have been a special advance for Sid Meier, right? Because he made railroad tycoons just before this.
Yeah.
The railroad resulted from the successful marriage of a promising new technology, the steam engine, and a growing need: fast, safe, and inexpensive transportation. Railroads apply the unprecedented power of the locomotive to the pulling of trains of loaded wagons over rails. It's like explaining how a train works. That's nice.
Yeah.
This resulted in a dramatic increase in the amount of cargo that a few men could move quickly and over great distances. Railroads were a critical contributor to industrialization. They not only made it easier to obtain raw materials and reach markets, but the search for better equipment spurred innovation that benefited many other industries. Man, sounds like a good take.
Yeah, but it has a little bit that thing that we were discussing earlier about like discovering an idea and then not doing anything with it. So it says that the this technology was a result of the growing need of fast, safe, and inexpensive transportation, which implies that there was no such need before.
Yeah.
While in theory, this is, why wouldn't you want a fast and safe and inexpensive transportation? Like, people have been transporting large amounts of cargo with small groups.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a growing need. It's something that people have always been looking for. And I
Yeah.
think so. One of the other things that it would have been nice in general to push a little bit more in these little, even if they're super short, um, is um, um, is that actually it's nice to talk a little bit, for example, about the tourism aspect of this and the travel of people rather than just goods. And they started research into fatigue cracking. That's probably also what happened. Yeah, true. Because one of the things that you didn't want is for a locomotive to just blow up if too much pressure would be building on it. So there you go. This is the birth of JA's field of study right here. I think maybe it was already done with the first ceramics, like, why is this pot cracking? But But then with railroads, I mean, I'm just trying to say that the Greeks probably invented it. That's probably what happened.
Yeah.
All right. Transport Tycoon has a free-to-download version called OpenTT. Well worth a look. All right. Nice. I liked my Tycoon games quite a bit when I was younger, but I haven't played that many recently. But shoot, get back into it. Darwin's Voyage Wonder. Isn't this nice? Talking about tourism.
Yeah.
The friggin' Darwin Voyage. All right.
I'm guessing we're going for industrialize. What do we need?
Well, we need everything, Aris. We just really need
yeah.
everything. But let's go for industrialization.
Yeah.
All right. So let's quickly look what Darwin's Wonder does. I forgot. Darwin's Voyage, you mean? Oof, yeah, that would be good. Let's try and build Darwin's Voyage.
Yeah, let's.
All right, let's actually really get cracking on that right now. This is not the place to do it.
So industrialization is what gives access to the women's suffrage. Okay.
It is industrialization. Yes. So it's not democracy. Yes, I forgot.
No.
All right, Darwin's Voyage, 25 turns. Let's do it. I think that 25.
So from industrialization, you actually can build steel, corporation, or communism.
All right. We don't want to build communism because then our whole happiness empire falls apart.
Yeah.
Let's see how we're gonna do this. Are we gonna? This will only take us 16 turns for Darwin's Voyage. Let's try it. Let's go.
Industrialization is what kicks off the modern era. And you are advised to achieve it with all haste. Almost everything about it is good. Factories increase resource production. Transport units will greatly enhance your sea lift capacity. And women's suffrage is arguably the single most important wonder in the game.
Which we don't have, but whatever. All right, you know what? You, my friend, you get away from Alippi because we don't really need you in Alippi because we need you to be back home. And actually, all these units also need to find some city to hunker down in because we don't really need them to run around Africa that much.
Oh, and so after industrialization, we also get upgraded models in the city display.
Woo. Well, this is going to be one way of getting rid of our units.
Yeah.
All right. I kind of do want you all to go to city places so there's a bit more padding there. Yeah, I guess you should be good here. All right. Now we're gonna get to the diplomat thing. Maybe just sentry over here for now. But I changed to Republic. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Nineveh.
Yeah.
Nineveh is having its moment again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what the hell, Nineveh? What
Yeah,
is
what do you want?
what is up with you? Like,
What do you want, Nineveh?
oh, what? Like, oh, they don't have a temple to begin with, so maybe that's what we should have gone for.
Yeah.
And, okay, so this is a pity. Oof. Colosseum. Actually, let's go for the Colosseum real quick. Okay, that's feasible. Yes. Wait.
Right.
Come on, you. Okay. Because we're not gonna we're not gonna build you more Elvises. We're not gonna give you more entertainers. Look at you.
No.
Oh, that's just not. We're communist. We're communist. Okay, I guess that's the end of Smolensk then.
I guess so.
Or not. Wow. Whoa.
Smolensk is holding up strong.
Yes. Well, I guess we got rid of our catapults and our whole Russian invasion plan.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of sucked. All right. Guess that's what it is. Well, that does mean we're nearly ready to go for democracy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You move.
No, we need him there, right? Or no?
No. Because every unit that's going to be outside of our cities is going to make people very, very unhappy.
True.
I don't
So
think it. I don't know if it's settlers too, but it's definitely.
I don't think it's. I think it's military units.
Yeah, only military units. Yeah. So Akkad, what do you need, Akkad? Where do you wanna? Where would you wanna expand to? Maybe over there to a little mine over here. Okay. And then I guess if you ever want to go for Ashur, having something bigger, we definitely want to start irrigating the Nile. That is not a pun.
Irrigating the Nile. The Nile that we might not actually win this game.
It's looking very likely that we're not going to win this game, but you know, it's what it is. So this was the plan all along, to have a city over there. Yes, please fortify. Funds are running low, yeah, but they're actually running up, so no worries there. Okay. Shanghai builds library, so that's the stuff we need.
Yeah.
Okay, and then something else that you definitely could do and would need is city walls are so expensive. I think what we're gonna build here, just to be on the safe side, is a phalanx. Because this is our capital.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you know what? We actually don't need that entertainer there. You got Colosseum. That's nice as well. Alright, let's see how many people we can get away with. Yes, this here still should work. Boom.
This should work, yeah.
Alright. This shouldn't work. There, this should work. Alright, you quickly build a temple now. Quickly build a temple. Shanghai, who is it? Who's an entertainer here? You don't need the entertainer. There we go. You don't need to be entertained.
Yeah.
Okay, you just you go and wait. Why can I not friggin' I can't
do it.
What? Why can I? You know what?
There we go. That's why it was a game telling you shouldn't.
That phalanx, he literally fought off three veteran units and one normal unit. And yeah, that's chance for you. That's randomness.
Is improbable.
That is improbable, but fine. Fair enough. Just do whatever you want to do to me, game. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for all of it. Alright. You fortify. Oh, actually, you know what? You go over here. Because I don't want to get caught by some Russian sneak attack. Alright. And you build your city over here. Okay. Wiki grudge me here.
Absolutely.
Also, how to pronounce this, because I don't even want to... Tianjin?
Yeah, it's actually it's Tianjin or Tianjin.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, Tianjin. Is a municipality and the coastal metropolis in northern China on the shore of the Bohai Sea. It is one of the 9 national central cities in mainland China, with a total population estimated at 15.6 million in 2016.
Okay. Well, it's one of those million people, million inhabitants cities that I wouldn't know anything about.
Yeah,
So, Vreg, want to answer your question. You cannot pay money to upgrade your units in this version. You just have to upgrade them either via building barracks and they enter the field upgraded. It's kind of powerful, something we may
yeah,
want to consider. Or they just become upgraded to fighting and surviving. And it's also no health bar here, so if it's just, if it's gone, it's gone.
yeah.
All right, that's Tianjin for us. So it's kind of safe because it's just in the middle of nowhere, but I'm still going to go for phalanx here. All right. This is this is a lot of tundra over here. All right. What's that game? All right. Tsingtao builds library. That's also very nice and good. I love this city, man. It's just so nice and sort of peaceful, just hanging around here.
Yeah.
Let's build ourselves. Let's build a bank because we do need our money coming in.
We do need the money coming in.
Hey, that's interesting. Actually, there's not that many cities all across the Americas. Actually. Okay. So what we get to do now, we also get to build railroads. So that is actually pretty good if I remember correctly. Because, oh wait, actually, sorry, civilization miscellaneous railroads. Actually, oops, wait. It's food and resource production in a map square by half. So it's actually pretty damn good railroads. It's some of the things that it makes you move faster, but it's actually a pretty good thing to do. So we maybe should get some of our we maybe should get another settler and just build a ton of railroads because then our production will go up as well.
Yep.
All right, you just hang out here. You just hang out there. Oof.
Oh shit.
This, my friend, is gonna hurt.
This is gonna hurt.
All right. You're sure you're such a city you are. Takes forever to build anything here. All right, let's just. All right. I think I don't want to say it, but I think we have to drain the swamp.
Shit.
Sorry.
Maybe.
All right. An aqueduct. That's great. You get to grow my pretty city in India. You actually get to. Oops.
Grow.
There you go. All right. Build yourself a bank. What, or university? You already have a university? I think you already have a university. Or no, you don't. Well, how can... Wait. How come? Oh, it's because you don't have a library yet. Build yourself a library real quick. Okay, you go into Lyon. Okay, Shanghai has another. I think we're gonna churn out some ironclad, and I'm just gonna.
Yeah, Varad says to rush to air power, or the B-17s will be coming for you.
Yes, yes. In particular, I think nuclear missiles will be coming from us.
Yes.
So first, gonna get a barracks here and make sure that my units come out as veterans. All right.
But barracks will become obsolete soon, right? Or no?
No.
When do barracks become obsolete?
Oh, in the modern. Wait.
Yeah, right.
No, I don't think they become obsolete in this
Maybe
game.
not.
Maybe they become obsolete because you have to rebuild them in the modern era. Maybe that's it. But in that case,
Maybe.
We'll get a bit of money and whatever.
Yeah.
So actually, let's build ourselves a barracks over here, and then build some more ironclad. But you, my friend, move. Oh, you know what? This is actually worth trying to go for because they could actually contain like
Yeah, some advances.
yes, some advances. So you, my friend, if it contained an advance, that would be hilarious.
That would be great.
Whoa!
Oh my God, they're getting there quickly. Quickly.
We are. Wait, this is.
Quickly get some science.
Are going to die.
Nice. This is. This is gonna end poorly, my friend. All right. Wait, Sumer. Well, go for the university first because wait, maybe Sumer. Do you need so much entertainment? Or you actually need an aqueduct
Yeah.
before, otherwise you won't grow. Do you need the entertainment, Sumer? Do you really need it? You don't need it at all.
No.
Just work without
Just build,
entertainment.
yeah.
Oh my god, I have to go. I now am gonna compulsively check all my units, all my cities to see if there's any entertainers just not doing their thing. Yes, exactly. Okay, Paris. Paris, of course, Paris has too much, too many entertainers.
Yeah.
Bordeaux then. Okay, Bordeaux is good. Akkad. All right, Tianjin. Well, that you're just too small still. Tsingtao. Okay. All right, Nanking. You definitely don't. All right. Could we even do? Okay, you do. You need one then. Yes, you're good. You're good. All right. So this discovery of this this village, that's gonna turn the game around, Alice. It's when we're gonna get nuclear physics and we're just gonna
You believe?
I still believe. I still believe. All right. Let's see. You know what? You actually go quickly to Nankin because you get to build some. All right. I think our units are tucked somewhere safe. Let's quickly save the game, by the way, because we only do auto saving so far. And let's go for revolution and go for democracy.
One solution, revolution.
All right. Oh, what? We're not. We're just not very lucky.
Our military.
How many times have we been? Whatever. All right, build some settlers, Paris. Because
No, wait. We need. We don't have university library here.
All right, you're right. We do need some settlers at some point.
Yeah.
Wait. Civil disorder in Peking? Yes, sure.
Okay, sure.
That's because we're anarchy, but so that's just. I guess I don't get to any of that. I just don't get to make any choices right now because. Oh, I do. Okay. Well, let's see. Yeah, probably. Oh, it's not anarchy. It's actually despotism right now, of course.
Yeah.
So all right. So I think we just have to suffer.
That.
We just have to suffer all the civil disorder for now. Yes.
And then everybody's gonna be happy.
Well, I wonder.
Once democracy kicks in.
Oh, right.
There we go.
Have a little look, my friend. By the way, at these. You can actually not see it, but the defense minister is Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah.
The domestic advisor, to me, looks like Colonel Sanders from Kentucky Fried Chicken. And then the foreign minister is Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah.
And then the science advisor is that Edison.
I'm absolutely
Is
not
that Edison?
sure.
It's
Is
I guess
that Edison? Thomas. Come on, Thomas Edison. Yeah, it could be Edison. Could be Edison. Yeah.
Can we name them? No, we can't name more ministers, unfortunately.
No.
It would be fun if
Too
we could.
soon.
But interestingly, as you already said, is that democracy has no women in as ministers or advisors, basically. Which is
Jefferson Davis?
Jefferson Davis.
No.
I need to know. Well, let me be wiki rush for this.
No.
Is it?
It's not Jefferson Davis.
It's not Tesla, is it, or something weird?
No, it's definitely not Tesla.
No.
It could be Edison. It could be Edison. I think it's Edison, the science advisor. And I guess the domestic advisor.
Yeah, man. It's Edison. Yeah, for sure.
Domestic advisor.
Yeah, it's Edison. It's just a not super nicely.
Yeah, it is Edison.
Yeah, it's Edison.
I wonder, does it have? I don't think it has it in the.
All right, you find it out. But otherwise, I'm saying Edison. All right, my lord. You. All right, let's have a little look. Everybody's so unhappy. What the?
Everybody's so unhappy.
Why are you still building freaking Michelangelo's chapel, Babylon? Why are you doing this? All right, maybe. Oh my lord, I should have paid more attention. So, because this is a pity of a lot of production. You know what? We're just gonna bring it to a cathedral. So Nineveh. Whoa. Nineveh
Ooh.
absolutely is not a happy city. Okay, let's change that real quick by.
So apparently,
Yeah.
democracy has all the same advantages as the republic, but with no corruption. It is by far the best form of government for building a peacetime economy, but the devastating moral effects of sending troops into battle cause it to be the worst form of government when your civilization needs to go to war. Remember, air units cause unhappiness in a democracy even when stationed in their home cities. Sid explains this as their need for a constantly high state of readiness. The morale is don't go too happy building air units under a representative form of government. I guess they mean the moral of the story
Just
is.
in general, people are so unhappy. My
Yeah.
lord.
Oh, a democracy does not derive any benefits from keeping its palace. This is important because it means that you can sell your palace, which not only provides an extra infusion of cash, but also allows you to ensure that your space ark can never be captured.
Wow.
This
This is some power strat. Because that's the thing. If you launch basically the last way for you to lose, if you already launched it, is actually if it's if your capital is captured. That's but then you must make sure that we keep on being the democracy. Otherwise, it's a problem.
Yeah.
All right. I need to
like if we need the money, we can just sell the palace.
Yeah. I need to change the home cities of all of these
abomination
things
that we have for a palace anyway.
So I've completely forgot about this, but this is annoying, but it just needs to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because the home cities of all these things actually need to be the
where they are,
because otherwise they're still considered outside of their cities.
Yeah.
That also technically means, by the way, that we can just keep our legion over here. We can just keep it wherever because it doesn't have any. And that
Yeah.
actually is a
So we
good
can
thing. That
keep it
the
where
legion,
we.
yeah. So Akkad has Akkad, yes. Non-king also has non-king. This is very annoying. So Canton also, it's very annoying, but it's just what it is. Baking. All right. So Shanghai is unhappy as all because, of course, there's units outside of it. But you'll get them back real quick. All right. Let's see. 16. Let's suffer Shanghai's unhappiness for now. Come on, you failings. Come on. All right. And you know what? We're gonna turtle. We're just gonna sit back and not do anything. So you are also gonna be at home in Lyon. Or are you actually gonna go to Paris? You know what? Let's go to Paris and be at home there. Fortify. And home and is it now actually Lyon? Yeah, alright, there we go. And home and fortify. And Ashur cannot even you have to just not do any production, Ashur. So you actually get to go over here and take care of that horrible rider there. You still get to go? No. Alright, you wait for one more turn. What? We can't catch a break, my friend.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
No, can't catch a break. The stream today is like we're being overwhelmed.
We are so many sad. So many.
Our roles are like the worst. The worst.
Oh, Lord. Alright. Wait. Shanghai, yes, I know. Shanghai is not. I know you're not happy, Shanghai. I know.
We're gonna make it happen.
You are gonna go for this interesting little thing where, let's see. We don't need a courthouse. We're just gonna sell the barracks now. That's what we're gonna do. Boom. And you're just gonna create a new barracks. Yes, I know. I really, really, really know, because you hate the fact that this ironclad is out in the seas. In Lyon, why is there civil disorder in Lyon then? Oh, because the knight is out. Just one tiny friggin' unit out of it. They're like, wait,
why
what?
Are they there? No.
Oh Lord! I thought we were ready for it, but we weren't ready for it. Oh, this is such a.
No.
We are now in anarchy, Ares. So I hope you're happy.
We're now in anarchy. Great. Good.
I hope you're happy, Ares.
I am happy.
Oh,
because we finally get to read the anarchy thing in here.
I wasn't actually trying to go for this. I misremembered how this works. I thought you simply had to be tucked in some city and not, Oh well.
I mean, that's fine. Apparently, it has a very short entry in anarchy. It says, anarchy is the chaotic time of lawlessness which almost inevitably occurs during the early period after a revolution. It is the vacuum created by the overthrow of the leadership which must be filled by the creation of a new ruling class. In Sid Meier's civilization, your particular civilization will experience anarchy under two conditions. When changing governments without the pyramids of Giza wander, and two, if there is sufficient unrest in your cities under a democracy. Sid Meier's civilization treats anarchy as essentially disorganized despotism. The cities continue to function according to the parameters of despotism, but no taxes are collected, no maintenance is charged for city improvements, and no scientific research is occurring. Obviously, you will not want your civilization to continue in anarchy for any longer than you can help, When changing governments, the only way to avoid anarchy is to have built the pyramids of Giza wonder. When you have civil unrest in your cities, refer to the dealing with civil disorders section of this chapter.
So this is what the Civilopedia says. Anarchy is a breakdown in government resulting in the absence of political authority or any coherent purpose. The government ceases to function along with any services it provides. While anarchy has been seriously proposed as an alternative to government, it has never achieved more than fringe acceptance. Anarchy has occurred at various times in history following great social upheaval, caused by revolution, war, natural disaster, or disease. In almost every case, anarchy meant panic, disruption, waste, and destruction. Well, maybe that's because there was a war, there was a natural disaster, or there was disease, and maybe there was a revolution because there was already panic, disruption, waste, and destruction.
Yeah.
That's tying the horse before the cart. That's not fair. Also,
That's not fair.
also
That's
there
also not what anarchy is.
no, and there was a lot of anarchy actually in the early stages of our human civilizations and societies.
Yeah.
It was basically all one big happy anarchy, and people
for like tens of thousands of years.
thousands of years there was something that was approaching anarchy anyway. But okay, Sid, okay. So this is absolutely horrible, Aris. Sorry, we have to get out of anarchy real quick.
Disaster.
This is a disaster, my friend. I didn't think we would collapse into anarchy quite that quickly.
So basically, the game does not treat anarchy as a political movement or thought, but just as a state.
As a state of breakdown. Yes. So it
state
has
of
been.
breakdown.
I mean, a fringe policy or thought. All right.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. All right. Luxury rates. Let's bump it up a little bit. Boom. And then the tax
Because
rates.
of course, how do you deal with anarchism? You just
make
give
people
more.
happier. Yes. All right. And then let's go for revolution again. Yes, we need a new government. Because right now we are just.
So what, you're gonna go for a different one then? You're gonna
No.
go back to.
Well, we're gonna try and go back to.
Don't you have? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, well, we have to do something else than.
Yeah.
than anarchy. That's for sure. So
yeah.
You are actually wait. Where are you from? You are now from.
But do we get to see the government in like the government composition of anarchy?
Not
in the advisors.
so.
We should be.
No, exactly. So I honestly don't.
We should be able to because it has them all here in the book.
Yeah, but for some reason, I can't. So under advisors, normally we should be able to actually see them, right? But we're not right now. We cannot. So we see the military advisor.
That military advisor is specific to anarchy.
Yes, exactly. This is specific to anarchy.
Which is very weird because
we don't really see any of the other. So these are the other.
Oh, it doesn't show them.
No, which is weird. I always thought that it did, but it
so
it somehow
we did
doesn't.
see the cop who brings up the fact that there is unrest.
Yeah,
that is also part of the advisory board, I guess. So anyway, it is very weird because the advisory board for anarchy is this stereotypical general, like junta general kind of guy.
Not kind of, just a straight up junta general. Yes.
Yeah. There is a cop. There is this sort of thuggish guy, I guess, with sunglasses and a bun and a golden chain.
And that's it.
Yes. No, and there is also a woman.
Oh yes, right. The
with blonde hair and
the sexy revolutionary.
Yeah, just all of them are like, what the fuck?
Yes. All right. You. I don't want you to. Oh, you know what? F it. There you go. Just friggin' our last good. Oh no! We are. I guess we are so absolutely.
We are so dead.
We are so screwed. We are so screwed.
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
yes, we
want
will
to talk
receive
to you.
you.
Yes.
Yes. Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Well, we're not gonna pay you anything, my friend. We're just gonna.
We're just gonna laugh
We're just
at your
gonna.
empty threats, which are not very empty.
No. Oof.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god, we're losing this game.
So
right.
Varajon
So
says
we are, in fact,
we're in shambles.
we are in shambles, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to communism because we have to actually fight these dudes, and we're not fighting them with democracies.
We're not fighting with democracy, no.
Oh, this is a problem. Okay. Right. Order restored in Shanghai. Yeah, that's really nice. All right.
Okay, we have order
Communist.
restored in some.
All right. Look at our safe and happy gray governments again. All right. Thanks for just moving my unit. Yes.
Arad says the word anarchy comes from the medieval Latin word anarchia, and then from the Greek word anarchos, having no ruler, with anarchos literally meaning without ruler. Yeah, that's not necessarily correct.
Are you gonna try and yeah, that's not correct. All right.
No, but it's not necessarily ruler, but it part of it can mean ruler. Yes.
All right. We are, my friend, in a world. We are in a world of hurt. All right. We are in some amount of trouble. Let's actually once again make sure that our cities are okay. You are Babylon. People are much happier under communism.
Yeah.
They're much like, yeah, man. Let's just stick with communism.
People don't want democracy.
They just don't want democracy. They're like, no.
People want communism.
Exactly. They just really, really want to just be communist. And can we blame them?
No.
That's.
I mean, at the same time.
Actually, this is my experience for with these games almost always is that they just communism is a much easier thing to just be basically.
Yeah.
All right. So now our real question is, where are we gonna get our war production from? Okay, that's barracks. Okay, that's bank. I was just trying to improve my empire again, and all of a sudden here come the.
We were trying to get out of war, and then war.
And then war. All right, you try and get in there. You try and get in there as well. They were way too prepared, man. These.
They were very well prepared.
Oh my lord.
Maybe that's why we actually because remember last time we checked the
graph.
All
right. Phew.
So last time we checked the graph and kind of thought, oh, we're above them, but maybe it was because they were preparing for war.
Yeah, maybe. We are industrialization, though. The invention of the steam engine and other technology, especially the railroad, led to the industrialization of the West. Yes, yes. Yeah. Industrialization was the use of machines to dramatically increase the productivity of workers. Yeah, okay. Industry became concentrated in factories, allowing new products to become available in huge quantities. Industrialization revolutionized living standards, but not always for the better. The new worker class often suffered a grinding, subservient existence that eventually fostered a social philosophy of communism and the more practical labor union. Both were attempts to improve the lot of workers.
The lot of workers, Jesus.
Yeah, well, man. What can we say? Is it? It to me it sounds. Yeah, what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it was not the use of machines to increase the productivity of workers. It was just to increase the productivity, period.
Yeah, exactly. Not it wasn't like, oh, let's make sure that the workers are. No, just we want.
No, just increase the productivity. And actually, if we can not have as many workers, even better.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Industry became concentrated in factories. So, yeah, that sort of presupposes the idea that, of course, before that we had something called industry, right? Which is true. We had all sorts of people making things, like if that's what you mean with industry. And then these people making things really became part of factories. But we shouldn't underestimate how big certain industries were in terms of actual buildings and infrastructure in certain cities. For example, in Leiden, linen factories were not using steam or whatever, but just using all sorts of other power were
Yep.
really big, right? These were really big complexes where a lot of people worked. So it's not that sort of this happened only, in the 19th century. This was already there before that. It's just something that, the actual factory as the archetypical thing with smokestacks that now we're happen to enjoy so very, very much is there. So one of the things that I think is interesting, I think from now on we're actually gonna get pollution as well.
Yeah.
As a game thing, which is just a thing in
We
Civilization
are.
1 actually.
We are gonna get pollution, and that is only gonna reduce our citizens' happiness. So
Yes. Hence, communism is the way.
yes, hence communism.
Yeah. But it does. So we now can go for a factory improvement and for a transport unit. So this is something that apparently the Aztec already had for a long, long, long time. So, let's go for the corporation. Or you know what? Let's actually really, really quickly have a little look. Mass production, refining. We actually have to go for gunpowder first. Okay.
All right.
So Canton builds barracks. And then I'm gonna guess that you're gonna build a factory over here. Or shall we actually turn out some units? But our units are so weak still. And they're so far away from here, so let's not do that. Let's just build a factory. Okay, Leon builds a cathedral. That's nice. Leon, actually wake up your catapult. We need to get to work.
Catapult, way up.
Yes. All right. Or to restore to Nineveh, or yes. So everybody's happy again because they're like, yay, communism. We get to.
And we get to recapture our
yes, we get to
long lost city.
We get to have the joy of recapturing our long lost city. So I guess that the ironclad over here is gonna be a good. We were gonna go for a library, but it has to be an ironclad, I'm afraid. For now. Yeah, you're just sticking there. All right. So road, please. Okay. You go and let's see. You protect our capital because if we lose that one, then things are not going to be very happy. Very good.
You protect, but you also attack.
Yes, in theory. Yeah, Tsingtao is this lovely little city in the middle of nowhere. So let's just keep on pretending like nothing is wrong.
Yeah. This is our own little enclave.
Yes, this is where we're gonna flee to when the Aztec invade.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing that we could actually do to up our potential win a bit more is actually churn out some more settlers and settle them over here.
Yeah,
so
probably, since we're not taking over Russian cities anymore.
No, that's clearly something we're not doing anymore. So, all right, you go over here as well. Maybe the Russians are overtaking our city.
Maybe.
All right.
Unlikely, though.
Nineveh builds a temple. That's great, Nineveh. Stop being demanding entertainment and just. All right, just you know what? Factory first. There we go. All right. Let's see. What are we gonna do with you? I think we're gonna just plunk you down here. Make sure. Whoa! Yeah, bastards.
What the?
Look at that. Ooh,
oh my god.
My god. You plunked it down on the wrong island, you fool.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Take that.
Take that.
How about them apples?
And take that too. Ooh.
Damn.
Bam.
There we go.
Oh, look, there's a knight hanging around on Japan. Bastards.
Yep.
Bastards. We're being fully invaded here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't hide yet, mother effer. Come over here. Yes. There you go.
There
All
you
right.
go.
This feels at least a little bit nice, but it also means that we have to really start worrying now.
Yeah,
Okay,
now we have to start worrying. Now we have to
It was actually a 2-front attack. Wow, man.
oil the war
let's-
machine.
Let's actually for a moment appreciate the fact that this is AI, right? This is a computer opponent from the 1990s, the designed basically with 80s
Yeah,
like
80s technology.
technology, software, and it's. I mean, of course, a lot of the challenge in this game is just like making sure you get the levers just right, but it's still kind of smart, right? For the Aztec to say, well, to front, right? It ends up being a sort of a dangerous kind. So I mean, the stupid thing here is that they actually like made a mistake, just landed over there. They're like, "Yay,
Yeah.
go! Let's capture Taiwan. Let's capture Taiwan." but
yeah,
so
didn't
that
work
part of
out
it
as
didn't work
expected.
out. But that's only good for us.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Oh my lord. So you're not gonna be able to do much against ironclads, but at least we'll get some warning if you hang out
Yeah,
there.
I think that is what is important.
All right. All right. This is just gonna be painful.
Yeah.
All right. This is not gonna be that painful.
No.
Chartres is nearly just done for, man.
There we go.
All right.
Bam, bam, bam.
Okay. Well, this is actually. Whoa! Wait. Look
yes.
Look at what these dudes all. But I mean, not yes, because that actually means they have this stuff. They already have this stuff, man.
They already have genetic engineering. Jesus. How?
We're not. I'm just calling it. We're not winning this game. And maybe unless we. No, we're not. We're just not winning this. Well, conscription. I'm gonna take conscription. So, but this is not gonna be winnable.
Yeah. Okay.
But we're still gonna go all the way to the bitter end.
Of course.
So you actually go over there. All right, rifleman. We are gonna go get ourselves some. Well, we have maybe that first. Well, we need something to defend with. Look. What?
Wow.
Oh wow.
Shouldn't our diplomats like?
Yeah, I think we have to do the diplomat route.
Yeah.
All right.
But it says that probably flight was the play. Might have been, but
No, flight could help a little bit here. Well, the thing is,
now that we have communism, maybe.
Yeah, it could have been a play, but its flight is not as effective in Civilization 1 because the units are not as strong, and maybe until you get bombers, maybe. But really, you also have to buy it's not only flight that we would have to do; we also have to go for a carrier.
Yeah,
and that's very far away still. So that the most immediate play was this. Yes. All right. That means that now we do get to, in Peking, build ourselves some riflemen. Yeah.
I mean, it is reasonable to not know this version of Civ.
Yeah.
I also don't know this version of Civ.
It is very reasonable. Yes. Yes. There's no.
I'm learning as Angus plays.
All right. It's because it got to be factory. All right, and then I guess I want to change the tax rate again. Luxuries rate. Let's see, for 10% luxuries. How happy are people? Okay, that seems to be all right. Maybe with the luxuries of 0%. People are still doing fine. Let's have a little look over there.
Right. Okay.
I think so.
I mean, communism, they're all workers and they're all happy without the luxuries.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. It all plays out in the end.
So they have a battleship now, so we also need to get there relatively quickly.
Yeah, whoa, what was that?
And a barbarian attack on the Babylonians. All right, Russians. Let's have a little talk. I think we're done fighting you.
Yeah, we're definitely done.
No, we're not going to give you conscript. What?
No.
You bastard! All right then. Okay. Lyon can't maintain cathedral. Oh my god, this is just a shit show.
Oh yeah, cathedrals are now obsolete, right?
No, they're not obsolete just yet.
When are they do they become obsolete? Then I'm confused.
When communism has been invented, basically, and it hasn't been invented. We just get to have it because we have the pyramids.
Oh, okay.
So okay,
Keep getting confused about this. Such an unclear thing.
I guess the luxury rate needs to go up a little bit.
Yeah, maybe the 0% was actually not.
Yeah, it kind of is, just except for Nanking, I guess. But all right. So the problem with Ashur right now is okay. Yes, thanks. Build a library. It's great, Tsingtao. And I'll go for university. Okay. No civil, of course, civil disorder. You know what? I'm just gonna turtle down here. I'm not gonna even attack them. Okay. Well, you just get to fortify. You also get to fortify. So I think we've made plenty of mistakes along the way, but I think we were also not. We should have gone for a different city starting location because this really hampered us. As you can see, it still is not really growing.
Mm-hmm.
So that really is not helping out our starting location, which is the set starting locations for the Chinese. I just never played Chinese before. All right, let's just sentry you over. Oh no, actually that's not. It's probably if they're gonna come, they're gonna come. Oh, they're fortifying. Oh. Oh, God. You built yourself something else then. You built yourself a nice Colosseum. And okay, that's a library. Now, onto the factory, please. Dark times, my friend. Dark times, these are.
Dark times, indeed. This game is not getting any easier anytime soon.
Funds are not that low. Oh, look at those Russians all just... Okay, the Aztec are changing their government again. And we discovered gunpowder. Yay!
Bam.
All right. So we can now build the musketeers that have already completely become obsolete because we already have conscription. But okay.
Yeah. Well,
So this is actually what happens. So the existing barracks are now obsolete, which is so we are not gonna go for that. We're gonna go for explosives. Are gonna give it a cannon, I guess. Combustion refining. Oof. I guess magnetism first because we actually want to get at least try to go for maritime superiority. Not that it's gonna.
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you build this? Oh dear. Just build this now. We are fighting a losing war. We have to find some crazy way of getting up on top. But maybe flight is actually the route for the late game. We just bombard them with flying units. But so far we're actually struggling with Russians on our doorstep. It's like, oh my lord. Just treasure is really, really low. That's not good. guess this is the best place to sentry.
Get wrecked.
So they changed to Republic.
They've been changing governments back and forth.
Yeah, because they don't have any units in the field anymore. So they're like, oh, let's just change back.
Yeah. Makes sense.
My god, Nanking is still faffing about. All right, let's see. Then this.
Look at this road system, though.
The road system is all right, but so I guess Peking is gonna be key in our defense for protecting this.
For everything.
Yeah. I mean, definitely for everything to just make sure it stays defended. But Aztecs and Russians son of you bastards!
Of course you would, wouldn't you? Jeez.
Oh, okay. This lovely city over here.
Yeah.
Pirates plunder Peking. Production halted food stolen since the man buried. What?
Well, at least we're
happy-ish.
Happy-ish. Second, right. I guess.
Oof, this is actually starting to look a little bit dangerous over here.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get the rifleman in, and then it's not nearly as dangerous anymore. So you want a barracks, that's what you were saying, right? Actually, that's not that bad idea.
That's not a bad idea.
You're gonna be building all these units. Guns are running low, but they're good. Okay.
Shall we be wrapping up?
Oh, well, with this final blow, are you ready for like a whole lot of civil unrest?
I am.
There's no pyramids anymore.
I like how this is on the news.
Yes, yeah.
Communism, no more pyramids.
I mean, can we? So it's a little bit hard to read, but over on the top of it actually says extra. Nostradamus foretells future trouble ahead. I think you're spot on. There's a lot of trouble ahead.
As was said, January the 1st, 1802.
If communism cancels the effect of Michelangelo's chapel, it's just, oh well.
Oh God.
Oh God.
It happened.
Yes, there we go.
Civil disorder everywhere.
Civil disorder everywhere. Oh well.
Well, at least Shanghai has a lot of light bulbs.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
So
well, we'll have to.
Oh, there's not civil. There's no disorder everywhere. Then okay.
No, that's okay.
Right, Sumer, you're actually gonna build yourself a settlers. I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna save then, Agas. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so there's in Hangzhou, of course. Yes. So. Oh wait, boom, this one. All right. I don't even dare attack with this dude.
No, just have him chill there.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. Usually.
No, they're gonna attack anyway, so it's better if he just chills there.
Oh wait, I guess I have to. Oh frig! Look at that. Okay.
All right.
Okay. This is. I guess I can save now. Yes. This is one of those games of civilization. I have to tell you, I have to be very, very honest. I'm not sure if I would continue this game if I was if I wasn't streaming it, because this is one of those moments where you just sort of know you lost.
Yeah.
When you see your opponent with quite that many advances ahead, which is just the key to victory in Civilization, because advances, I mean in Civilization 1 in particular, because advances just give you better military units, and they lead to the only other way that you can get victory, and that's through a science victory. And while some civs, if I recall correctly, don't ever try to go for a science victory, I think that the Aztec actually do try to go for that.
They might, maybe. I mean, maybe this turn suggests that they will go for a war victory, so we'll see.
Well, they're clearly trying to destroy us, that's for sure.
Yeah. So let's see. We might end up doing the if we manage to survive, we might end up doing the science victory ourselves.
Yes, we have to see. We will have to see. Exciting
Yes.
times. These
Exciting.
we live in interesting times.
Yes.
I hope that you all fare better at home than we are faring in our game of Civilization.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having fun with us, and we will be back next Thursday with Old World.
Yes.
Gonna be
Another
great,
episode.
man. That's I feel much better about that game of Old World.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We're also
absolutely.
playing that on one of the easiest settings, but it's also
But it's a lot of fun. So.
it's a really good game. So if you want to see us chat about Old World, this absolutely great new 4X game from Mohawk Games,
Yes.
then tune in on Thursday. Otherwise, tune back on Tuesday, and we will be once again being defeated by the Aztec. All right, that's all for now. Stay happy, stay healthy. See y'all.